What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, well, alright, here we go again. We're coming back to Pearl Jam. Yes, indeed, Pearl Jam fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. It's not because of Pearl Jam that my face changed. I'll explain in a second here. This is a request from... They all wanted to see me react to this song by Pearl Jam called Porch.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Again. Another live performance of Porch. Alright. I'm going to do my best not to go on a rant here. I'm going to do my absolute best, but I can't make any promises. Have I heard the song before? Yes, I've done a reaction to it. Hell, I've done 2 reactions to it. Hell, I've done 3 reactions to it already. Yeah. I've already done this song 3 times on the channel. This is number 4. Hey now, how about that?
Unbelievable.
I can't believe I'm doing this song again. Look, I have said this from the beginning of the channel. I will do whatever you guys ask me to do. If you really want me to react to the same song 6 times, the exact same song, I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't understand why you want me to do it, but I'll do it for you. Yeah, I know I've done 3 different reactions to this already. Now, you're only going to find 2 of them on the channel. You're not going to find the 3rd one. And the reason you're not going to find the 3rd one is because I felt really bad. I felt horrible because I didn't like it at all. And I didn't like it because I didn't understand why the person that requested it wanted me to do that version of the song. That version of the song was horrible. And yet that person told me, oh, this you watched the it was the old adage of, you know, you watched the wrong version. You should have watched this version. If you had seen this version, you would have given the song a much higher score. Folks, the same thing's happening here, by the way. They're telling me that this is the ultimate version. This is the version that's gonna change your mind about the score. Folks, if I don't remember correctly, I gave Porch a high score, I think. Did I give it a 9? I think it might have been the first 9 I ever gave on the channel. I think I gave it like a 9.1 or a 9.2 or something like that. I don't know how in the world you can go up much higher than that, but they're convinced. They're convinced that this is going to be the one that's going to convince me to change my mind. You're not going to give me that can change my mind because I've already given the score for the song. I can't look at the song again. I can't. All I can do is compare this live version to the other live versions. And the 3rd version that I didn't release, I'm going to be honest with you folks, it was horrible. I hated it. I absolutely despised it. And I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so I never released it. It's sitting in my library of unreleased videos, in blocked videos. I have it set to private so no one can ever watch it because I was saying some nasty things in that video. I really was, boy. I was not holding back. And no, before you ask, no, I am not going to release that video. I don't see the point, okay? Now, this video, I'm not going to hold back, okay? I'm not. If I think this video is absolute trash like that last one was, I'm going to say it this time. I am not going to care, and I am going to release it. And if people get upset, too bad, because I don't understand why you want me to watch the same video or the same song, different performance, 3 or 4 different ways. I don't understand it, you know, but if you're convinced, if you are absolutely positive that this live performance blows all the other live performances out of the water, okay, fine, bring it on. bring it on. But if it doesn't, I'm going to put it in its place real quick. So keep that in mind. All right, this was posted by A Boot Stranding. Or is it A Boots Trading? I'm not sure. It could be A Boots Trading, or it could be A Boot Stranding. I'm not sure which one it is. And the video has 12,214 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm not, but we're going to do it anyway, because here we go. All right, here we go. Pearl Jam, Porch, Magnuson Park, Seattle. I'm guessing September 20th, 1992, so this is way back in the day. Multicam with SPD. Okay, so at least the sound is coming from the soundboard. That's good. That's good. Soundboard direct. Okay. Multicam. This is before cell phones had cameras. This is before cell phones, period, if I'm not mistaken. Or this is back in the day when cell phones were basically a giant briefcase that you had to put up like against a chain link fence to get any type of reception. Turn the chain link fence into an antenna, basically. All right. Well, here we go. Holy hell. 12:38. I do not remember this song being this long. All right, we'll see what happens here. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Let's do this before I change my mind.
Can I just tell you one last thing on behalf of everybody? Can I tell you one last thing?
Sound quality's good.
1, 2, 3, 4. What the fuck is this world running to you today? Leave a message at least I could lend your voice one last time. Daily mind feel this good. Be my time by your hood. Would you hit me? Would you? Would you hit me?
Oh, God. This video better improve very quickly. Otherwise, I'm going to tear this to pieces. There is nothing more frustrating to me when people tell me, you should have seen this version. This version would have blown the other version out of the water. And then I watched that version, and it's absolute trash. It's absolute garbage. The video quality is so bad. I just did a reaction not that long ago to a Rammstein song called Ich Will, and Ich Will. And it was my second time, and I told them, look, it's going to be a comparison. And I was told, you know, by the requester that, you know, this live performance blows the other one out of the water. I watched it. It was one of the worst videos I have ever seen. Horrible quality. It was filmed from way in the back. You kept seeing hands going up to interfere, so I couldn't see the band at all. And when you could see the band, there were little specks. Little specks because they were so far back and they didn't zoom in at all. And the sound quality was god-awful. I mean, it was one of the worst. I was sitting here watching this going, how in the hell, as you as the requester, could you possibly request this? And with a straight face, tell me that this is better than what I saw previously. You are out of your goddamn mind. And I remember I went on a rant. I was cursing. I was dropping F-bombs and S-bombs and every bomb you could think of. I was dropping them. And I didn't care. I didn't edit that video at all. I didn't censor it or bleep it or anything. It was horrible. I really don't want to do that again. But if this video does not improve quickly, it's going to happen. Right now, not impressed at all. I'm seeing guys with headphones on. I'm seeing sound engineers in front. I'm seeing booms in the shot. Where it looks like we're zooming in. That's nice, but zooming in is not the same as moving the camera forward. You're always going to get a better quality shot when you move the actual camera forward. Especially with this technology. This looks like it was on film. This doesn't even look like it's digital. This looks like this was actually recorded on film and then was digitized. Very grainy. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see where this goes. I hope this gets better. I really do. This is not going well. This is not going well at all. The camera work is shoddy. It's absolutely shoddy at best. At best. I love these shots, man. That's great. Yeah, that's going to show me a lot about what the band is doing on stage. Thanks a lot. Let's take a look at the back of people's heads. Great idea. Yeah. Let's get pictures. Let's get shots of people crowd surfing. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Look, if it was the first time seeing this, I wouldn't have much of a problem with it. But when I'm told that this video blows the other video from Pink Pop out of the water, I'm sorry. I'm going to say this one time. I respectfully disagree. And that is the only time I'm going to say respectfully. Because if this continues, respect... gonna go out the window, and you're just gonna get me uncaged, unfiltered, unbridled, uncensored. And you really don't want to see that. I promise you. You really don't. I'm getting upset. Like, I am really getting upset about this. I feel like I'm wasting 12 minutes of my time watching this, for lack of a better word, shoddy video. That word's gonna change. I guarantee you if this continues. I promise you. Remember, I'm not taking the song into account at all. This is all about the live performance. What's happening on stage? Showmanship, stage presence, crowd interaction, stage energy. How is this showing me stage energy? It's not. You know, I was having a really good day, too. I just got done shooting the reaction for Baby Metal for the one. Man, what a great song. What a great video. That was fantastic. I gave it like, what did I give it? I got 9.6, something like that. I was in such a good mood. And now this. This is bringing me down. It's really bringing me down, man. This better improve quickly. Okay, I'm going to point out something here. When your staff, roadies, grips, technicians, whatever you want to call them, when they are being more animated backstage than you are being on stage, that is a glaring issue. This guy back here, I don't know who he is. He's not a part of the band, but I've seen him before, and he's back there rocking out. I can only assume because he's behind the drums, he might be a drum tech. For all I know, probably is. He is rocking out. He is moving around. He is putting on a show. And he's not even in the freaking band. He's doing a better job than the band members are of putting on a live show. I'm sorry. I have all the respect in the world for Pearl Jam. Okay, I like Pearl Jam. I do. I have started to come around, and I acknowledge them as a phenomenal band. They're a fantastic band. They are legends in the making, if not already. Actually, they already are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So look, that should say it all, right? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame members. There it is. Now, I understand you're not always going to have a great show, okay? I get it. But a song with this much energy, and I literally watched Stone stand here and strum chords, while his feet were planted together like a stop sign. And he didn't move. Yet you got this drum tech back here putting on a show. Do me a favor. Bring this drum tech out on stage. Put a guitar in his hand. He doesn't even have to play, okay? He does. Just have him stand there with a guitar, pretend to play, and rock out like that. And I will be entertained. Right now, not entertained. Plus, the video quality is still shoddy at best. Look at him go back there. Stop Sign Stone. That's what they start calling him. Stop Sign Stone. Let me guess. He threw the mic up into the air and it got stuck up in the girdle in the grid. Great. Yes. That's great. Stuck up there with the lights. It's going to do a lot of good up there. Tell me again how this video, this live performance and this video is better than the one I saw at Pink Pop. Tell me again how this one's better. The only thing that might be better is the sound quality, but I'm not reacting to the song. I've done a reaction to the song twice that you've seen. I've actually done 3 reactions. You'll never see that third one. Maybe I'll just release it out of spite. Maybe I'll release that third one along with this one so you all can see that this is what you're telling me is better than that Pink Pop performance. Good luck with that. It's up there. Someone's got to climb up there and get it. I can just picture Pearl Jam's manager right now having to be resuscitated because he's already had not 1 but 2 heart attacks. They had the first heart attack. They zap him. They bring him back. He looks up, sees Eddie Vedder now still hanging up there and singing and not showing any signs of coming down anytime soon. He probably whoop, right back out again, and they're now trying to resuscitate him for the 2nd time. Dear Lord, what a liability. Whoo! One wrong move, and he falls onto that stage from about 20 feet up. He's breaking something. I don't know what, but he'll be breaking something. If he's lucky, he'll land on his feet and break an ankle. That's best case scenario. Oof. But then again, he is the one who threw it up there, so it makes perfect sense. Look, you throw a baseball, it lands on your neighbor's roof. Who threw the ball? He did. Well, then he needs to go get it. Same rules apply. He threw the mic up there, and, there's the rest of the band. Well, you threw it up there. You better go get it. And here he goes. Ugh. I see why people wanted me to watch this. I get it now. I understand, but guys, seeing this is not going to change the score of the song. It's not. The song is set in stone. It's set. My opinion of the song is not going to change. Seeing this is cool and all, but 6 minutes of, I really don't want to curse. 6 minutes of BS to get to this point. You should have just said, check this out in your own time. Watch this on your own time. You shouldn't have asked me to do a reaction to this, because it's still not going to be pretty. This is cool, and this is nice, and this is fun to watch, but guys, this alone is not going to save this video. It's just not going to save it. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people might think, well, he'll get to this part and he'll change his mind. Nope.
Nope.
Nope, because I'm looking at everything as a whole. I'm going to be watching all 12 minutes of this pathetic hoedown. And I'm sorry, this alone, it cannot save this hoedown. It just can't. Maybe he falls, I might take mercy and pity on him. That's not how you get it down. You should be pulling it back the other way. Yes. There you go. No. No. Okay, unplug the mic. You drop. This is not going to end well. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That is not what my cable's for. That mic cable is probably shot to hell. They are not designed for that. I don't know how. I mean, looking at him, he probably weighs about, at this point in his life, he probably weighs about 130 pounds soaking wet. So that's probably how he's able to get away with it. If he was like 180, 170, 180, there's no way. There is just no way that mic cable would have held him up. It would have snapped about halfway down. He would have snapped it. He would have landed and been probably okay, being halfway down already. But dear Lord, man. Jesus. Anyway. 2 more minutes of this tomfoolery. Oh yeah, let's get the shot of back of someone's head. What a great idea! Because, there's nothing else interesting happening on stage, right? It's not like anybody's, up on stage actually playing. So, yeah, let's go ahead and zoom in on the back of this person's head. Great idea. Oh, God. This is better than Pink Pop, huh? This is better than Pink Pop, right? That's what I was told. This video is going to blow Pink Pop out of the water. That's what I was told. Thank God it's over. Ugh, Jesus. 12 minutes and 38 seconds of my life I'll never get back. Yeah, I'm not happy. I am definitely not happy. I'm going to see if I can find anything worthwhile to talk about in this video, but this may be the shortest review in the history of the channel. This might be, seriously, the review might be about 30 seconds, and that's all I need. So, I'll see you in the review, and I'll say what I gotta say, and we'll leave it at that. Well, there you go, folks. That was Pearl Jam with Porch. Live. Again. Yeah. This was a request from... Yeah. So, this live performance blows the performance of Porch from Pink Pop out of the water. Well, they got part of that sentence right. They definitely got part of that. The first half of that sentence they got right. This performance blows. Yeah, they nailed that pretty accurately. Before I give my score, I need to say two things. One, I've already done a reaction to this several times. This is my fourth reaction to this same song. So, I am not taking the song itself into account here in any way, shape, or form. I am not taking the songwriting into account. I'm not taking the song performance into account. I am not taking anything that has to do with the song into account here. And I explained this, I am only taking the live performance into account here. And that includes the camera work, because the camera work is how I'm going to see the live performance. So please keep that in mind when I give this score, okay? Second thing, I know what I'm going to say is going to piss off a lot of Pearl Jam fans. Pearl Jam fans, listen, feeling you, okay? Feeling you. I have nothing against Pearl Jam at all, okay? I have come to appreciate Pearl Jam. I have come to gain a lot of respect from them. They have absolutely earned my respect as musicians and as performers, okay? Please keep that in mind. This is one video. This is not a representation of the band as a whole, okay? Believe me, I know. If you really want to know what I think about this song, go watch the first one that I did for Porch. Go watch the one at Pink Pop. That will tell you what I think about this song, okay? This is going to be a visceral bloodbath. This is not going to be pleasant. This is not going to be pretty. This is not going to be kind. This is going to be me coming off the hinges, absolutely uncensored, unfiltered, and I am more than likely going to be dropping some F-bombs. I'm going to keep this short, though. As short as I possibly can. Having said all of that, on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that a 2.7. Yep, 2.7. You heard me. I feel that is the score that video deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I'm going to do my best to keep this clean, but I can't make any promises. When people tell me that this version is the one you should have seen, this version blows that other version out of the water, this version is going to change your mind, you had better damn well be sure of that. You had better damn well take everything into account. You had better damn well bring me the apex quality video that you said I'm going to see. Because if you don't, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. And to say that I am disappointed in this video is a severe understatement.
That's the fact, Jack! That's the fact, Jack!
Severe understatement. This was garbage. This video was absolute crap. This video was shot by probably kindergartners with severe ADHD and possibly tremors, because I was getting motion sickness from this video. This was horrible quality. What in the world possessed people to think that this video was any good? I don't know. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't get it. The video quality was garbage. The audio was great. It was into the soundboard. It was direct. The sound quality was great. What a shame I can't take the sound quality into account here, because the sound quality has to do with the song. And I'm not taking the song into account at all. The only reason that this did not go down into the zeros, and I was seriously thinking about it. I was really giving some serious consideration to giving this song down in the zeros, like a 0.8 or a 0.7. I was contemplating it. The only reason it came up into the twos is because of two factors. One, when I was able to see the band clearly, for the most part, the band was putting on a pretty decent show. Unfortunately, this was very early in Pearl Jam's youth, and Stone was literally standing there with his feet together, looking like a stop sign. Good old stop sign Stone. You know, and that's unfortunate. I'm so glad he grew out of that. I am so glad that he loosened up and was able to start moving around the stages. I'm so glad he did. But right there, man, it looked bad. It looked bad. Jeff was all over the place. Loved seeing that. Loved seeing Jeff's energy. Mike moving around a little bit when he wasn't soloing. When he's soloing, he's a slave to the wah pedal. I get it. But when he was not soloing, he was moving around. That was good to see. Thank you very much. Saw Dave back there banging on the drums, big arm motions, putting on a decent show. Thank you for that. Eddie Vedder moving around a little bit on stage, not a whole lot. The other thing that brought this up to a 2.7 was seeing him climbing up the rafters, going across and getting the mic. Now, that mic should never have been up there in the first place. He threw it up there. So, you know, granted, he should be the one to go up there. Granted, also, the manager for Pearl Jam probably had several heart attacks in the process. I would, if I was the manager and I saw my lead singer climb on rafters like that, I would have a heart attack. Absolutely. You know, it's so funny when we're in our youth, we think we're invincible. And then gravity proves us wrong very quickly. Yeah, gravity works, folks. I mean, that was interesting to see, but ultimately that was it. That was the only thing about this video that I found interesting. The rest of the video was boring. It was absolutely boring. And the reason, mostly because of the poor quality of the video. This video was god-awful.
Allosaurus had never seen such bullshit before.
So, that is why it's getting a 2.7. I know people are going to be upset. Sorry if you're upset. But if you're going to come at me and say, this version blows that version out of the water, then this version had better damn well deliver on its promise. Because if it doesn't, and that version is still far superior, which Pink Pop was far superior to this version, then guess what? This version is going to get torn to shreds, as it deserves to be. So, 2.7, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to click the bell, go ahead and click the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.